Hello YouTube and welcome to another Napoleon Total War Clash of the Clans. This is a 2 versus 2, the map is Grassy Flatlands. This is my team, okay, this is me. I'm gonna play as Prussia. I'm gonna skip the part with the builds and I'm going to focus on to the game. So here is a BL8 from my clan, Imperial Knights. He's gonna play as Great Britain, me as Prussia, and we are facing Nicolas from RF clan. He's gonna play as France. Here you can see him. And on the other side, this is Razor from the same clan, RF. He's gonna play also as Prussia. Okay, this is a panoramic view from the battlefield. You can see that actually we are not too close to each other, all of the 4 players. It's actually as 1 versus 1, but here I can see some movement, some French cavalry marching to the left side of the formation. Probably they're going to reinforce the flanks here and they're going to support. He's going to support Razor with 2 cavalry units. He's spreading his lines also over there, and okay, here is the first volleys in the game. It's mine. I brought 1 rifle unit just to make sure that I can harass these light infantry units from distance. Okay, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to take back my light infantry, my Prussian light infantry. You can see them, they are retreating, and I'm going to switch my musketeers here as a front line. I'm waiting my opponent. He got 4 units versus 1 of 3 of mine. And here is the interesting part. I saw that my opponent didn't have any musketeers to protect his light infantry units, so I thought it was good opportunity for me to attack with my cavalry units, trying to get some nice casualties to these light infantry units, which they are retreating as we speak. Yes, they do. So my cavalry managed to pass the enemy lancer unit, and here I'm trying to give some nice casualties to my opponent's light infantry units. You can see, you are seeing that 1 light infantry is now history. Bye bye. Some of them, they are losing morale though. I'm trying to kill as many as I can though. This way I will have a light infantry superiority. Yeah, I think that was a bad call for my opponent to leave his light infantry units without at least 1 foot infantry unit to cover them. It's always useful. I got 2 behind mine. Okay, here we have the right flank of the enemy Prussian line. They're retreating. I open my light infantry in a skirmish formation. I lost 11 men in the first volley of my opponent, and let's see what BL8 is doing. He's engaging the French light infantry forces over here. The bad thing for BL8 is that these French voltigeurs, they are behind the stakes, so that these stakes are going to minimize their losses and make the British light foot infantry to spend more ammunition to kill them. And of course, this way, with these stakes, they are going to provide a cover from our cavalry charges. So you can see here the 3 old guys. They keep the distance from the advancing voltigeurs. And here we got cavalry. They are going to charge into our ranks. They are going to charge this British light foot. They are dropped to how many? 65 men. They might make a serious damage. Yeah, you see these guys they're rooting, though they lost only 10 men or something like that, 14 something like that. But you have to know that when your light infantry drop to 50 to 60 men, they're losing morale. If you are going to charge them with a cavalry unit, they probably they're going to break. Also here there was a side cavalry charge from this French cavalry versus this British Lightfoot, and also the French player, this Nicolas. He took his Swiss foot line here to engage our British Lightfoot. So BLH is going to react to this move. Is he going to take his foot infantry units in front line? No, he's going to place his light infantry in the road, and he's going to use his how can I say it? His longer distance range to shoot the enemy lines. So what we got here on my side. Okay, my target actually here is the light infantry. So I know if I can eliminate these guys, then I can use my light infantry to harass the rest of the enemy foot infantry and guard units. Okay, this is my cav. One of my cav, they're trying to chase down these light infantry units. They are breaking. One of them is down. And you see that Razor actually he's keep sending his hussars to stop my cavalry from running down his light infantry units. I think this is a bad tactic. Don't you waste your cavalry to chase the enemy cavalry. Use musketeers or something like that. Okay, here I did my job. I killed plenty of his light infantry units. So now I'm gonna take back my horses to keep them for later. And I got 2 units here to stop this enemy following cavalry unit. Though here we got a retreat from Rezo. He's gonna take back his units, and we got one Shoshestaval here to behind the enemy Prussian light infantry. They're going to reinforce the Prussian Fusiliers, that's the light infantry, and at the same time Razor he's going to take back his musketeers. Probably he's going to get shot by mine over here, but I think I changed my shoot direction. Yeah, my target was this hussars, while BHL he's pushing his right flank versus excuse me, versus the enemy French center. We have 3 foot infantry units, probably they are Swiss foot, yeah, in square formation. They're trying to defend from this King German Legion Light Dragoons. And here, if BLH can make a good charge here to this general staff, he might can give a good deal of damage to this general. Another good thing is that I got some forces here ready to help my teammate. And while Razor he's gonna send his hussars here to stop these advancing British troops for reaching these French lines. That will give time to Nicolas to reform his lines and leave the square formations. Another good thing is that he BHL managed to kill the French general staff. That was a very good move from the British hussars. Excuse me, not hussars, dragoons. And the problem is that for the British lines that there is a Fusiliers of the line. They're trying to overflank the British troops, but you can see that actually BHL has a double line here, so he doesn't anything to worry about. He got some light infantry units, so he can use them to shoot the French lines from distance. And now with his reinforcements he can easily turn 2 of his units and face this Fusiliers of the line. But here we got probably BHL he's distracted on the other side of the battlefield, so he doesn't see what's going on here. So I decided here to reinforce him by sending one of my musketeers here to help him versus this one Fusilier. They're in the square formation. You can see that they're taking actually a good deal of damage from 3 units. Yeah, you see that they are losing men fast. They are losing morale. Though Nikolai is going to reinforce his lines with another 3 switchfoot here, 1 light infantry. Though my teammate, he's already in place, so he's going to engage this French flank. Though I'm not going to give the opportunity to Razor to help the French lines. I'm going to reinforce my left flank right to Razor. I got some cavalry units here, my general staff to inspire my men. It's very crucial, this guy. And you can see here that I still got my light infantry units, and I got 5 versus 1, 2, 3, and those 3, they are not in a very good condition. 29, 48 and 23 men. I got the numbers. So here Razor, he will try to actually advance and advance his strong flank with his guards to meet mine over here. But here I'm gonna change the order to my this Prussian light infantry to shoot down this foot guards. They are 48 in the number. Yeah, it's a good deal for me. I'm gonna kill them pretty fast, so I'm going to retreat a little bit my foot guards to avoid the French cav and not to get shot by this advancing enemy guard units. I tried to get my Londoner over here in charge to this Chaussée, try to stop them before reaching my lines. But now I'm gonna place them between my guards and his guards, so I can track all the all the volleys, so I can save and protect my best units from getting shot from the enemy foot guards. Though I got one lancer unit here, I'm not going to use them right now. Now I'm gonna leave. Probably I'm gonna leave the square formation. I'm going to replace. No replace. I'm gonna adjust my lines to shoot this foot guard unit. Though I'm gonna buy some time, and I'm gonna charge my Troaskin. Not actually charge, but send them here, so my opponent will be fear of my of my Troaskis, and he's going to form square. That will give me time to reform my lines and shoot down this foot guard. But it's not a real problem for me because I got 2 foot guards here versus 1, and I got I'm holding the situation here. I got 3 units versus 2, though there is 1 French cav here. There's not a really big menace for my troops. The good thing is that I've managed to split my opponent's army in 2. Though you can see that these troops, they are cut off from the main core of the army. Actually, the main core of the army of my opponent is broken. Now I'm ready to finish him, and the only thing that he got right now is his 2 foot guards over there and some remnants of his army over here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep some of my lines. Actually, my center, they're going to hunt these guys down, and I'm going to turn my foot guards to chase down these guys, while my left flank, they're going to turn and reinforce my ally here and deal with the French troops. While Nikolai here, let's see what he's doing. He's using his old guard units to push really hard our left flank of the British formation. He got 1 shooter cav here. They're trying to harass our British troops. We got 1 unit in square formation, while other 2, they're trying to hold the lines. We got our general staff behind these troops, so they can inspire them. But the bad thing is that the old guards here. The good thing is that this old guard is dropped to 25 men. And another bad thing is that we are losing morale, and Nikolai is gonna play smart. He's gonna place his shooter cav over here. So there are 2 possibilities: either to shoot these guys from the side without taking any serious loss, and or this one, try to charge them, push this guy to form squares. You can see that this old guy with 1 cavalry alone that can do real damage to 1 flank. BHL is gonna reinforce with 1 Connaught Ranger unit over here. He need them. They got a better morale than the regular foot infantry units, and they're gonna he's gonna need morale over there. So just in case, I brought 1 of my lances here to reinforce and help my teammate. We still got some French cav here, but I need to be very cautious where I'm gonna use my lancer unit, because there are stakes around, so I don't want to make a foolish attack, because I'm playing at the same time on the other side. I'm trying to chase down and finish the Razor, and you know, it's not easy to be on the two sides of the map at the same time. The good thing is that me and BLH, we have a very good communication between us, and he told me, hey mate, watch out, there are stakes up there. Don't waste your lancer unit, and watch out overall. So let's see some action here. Yes, we got some action here. These light infantry, the French light infantry, they're trying to overflank this foot infantry from the side, while these old guys, they're trying to keep the flank over there with that French cav. Though he's losing over here, because now that French lines, they're ready to get overpowered over there. And BHL, he got the second line here as a reserve. Now it's a very good opportunity for us to really push this side of the French formation. What? He's still alive? Okay, we got some enemy units here. You can see that they are actually surrounded. I cut off here the way to the French lines, and I got some units here that are chasing them. These guys, they are not taking any. They could make a last stand around here, or take a route over there, just and try to get over here to reinforce the French lines. But I think Razor quit the game. Or he just he's waiting actually to finish the game. I lost the square here, and that was a bad move from my part. Actually, I was rusty, very rusty. I had to play at least 1 month this game, so I wasn't so fast as I was before. Nevertheless, I formed the square over here, and I will try to take down this remaining Shushas while I'm just holding my lines here, and I'm going to finish these food cards in a matter of minutes. So we took down the French cavalry, and now there's an opportunity for me to advance my 2 units here and overflank the French lines. And so let's see what's going on here. Okay, I still got my lancers here. I'm not going to use them, because somewhere around here you can see, yeah, there are the stakes. I have to be very careful. Okay, you can tell that yo, Athene, you can attack him. You are 2 versus 1. Yeah, so no matter you got your horses or not, you're going to win. Yes, but when you play carefully all the time, then you will be very good player. So strategy is it's the same for all kind of games, and for all conditions. So here I choose to charge one of my lancer units, but I took them back. I don't want to waste them. I'm going to use them for these guys, probably, not sure. Okay, let's see a panoramic view what's going on. Okay, Nicola, he can do only, but he can't do many things. He's outnumbered, yeah, and I am advancing. I got almost my full army. I lost only some of my, I think a couple of one light infantry and a couple of units, something like that, and most of my cav. I got 3 units cav. Yeah, I lost only two. Yeah, because I think I brought only 5. So I'm gonna fast forward, because we only want to see the outcome, which is our victory. By the way, those guys, the RF guys, they did play pretty good, but I think that Razor did a mistake with that light infantry unit, and that cost him his loss. So, and another thing that I think their center, their formation, it wasn't solid, and we found some way a way to break them and split them in half, and they couldn't really support each other, except from the French cavalry units, which they are very fast and very mobile. So that was the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We are back, and there's another Napoleon Total War coming for you. The map is pyramids. Stay tuned. See you all, folks. Bye.